Hi, my name is David Lopez. I'm a student at Cal State Long Beach, and to start off, my student ID is 032-878-922, and this is my personal statement voice for my SAP appeal. Before I even started here my first semester at CCOB, I hit a great wall. Also, I didn't even qualify for admissions as I got towards because of not meeting towards some high school transcript, which was into my English requirement in which I had to fight and get that grade up, even though I basically graduated. But thankfully, toward my vice principal at my high school, and with the help of Julian Benjamin at CSU Admissions, someone who believed in me, I fought my way back and then got admitted. But by the time I got to the green light, pretty much missed all the orientation dates, pretty much had very little any class schedules, no housing, no real support. And I had to pretty much restart from the fresh, get a whole new orientation, drive back down to Southern California, and try it again on my own, just trying to how to figure it out. And all this start was is all really overwhelming. For the first 3 months of the year, I had nowhere to live on campus. I pretty much had to commute from my aunt's home, which was pretty wise away. And most days I was on campus from early mornings to late nights, just trying to find quiet corners, trying to go to the library and place to rest and try to study was literally just places nowhere, like going to no places between classes. Eventually, I got finally got housing, but it only made things more harder. I was put into a dorm with a really rousy roommate who made me feel really unsafe. I reported multiple times to RAs into the housing, but nothing was being resolved, and I was pretty much losing lots of sleep. My anxious was getting really worse, and as an epilepsy person, I was been taking medications within my Keppra, and pretty much I have to work upon keeping around towards my 8 to 10 hours of sleep. But because of the Rousey roommate, there's pretty much different smells of drugs that, if you want to understand it, it was pretty much marijuana usage. And sometimes the student will also stay up really, really late to affect me within my try to sleeping and try to keep some type of tone with each other. But because of this, I was getting fed up and I had to take legal actions in which I explained to Julian Benjamin that helped me again with my admissions because I pretty much had no one to speak with. He helped me towards getting contact with Zachary Labus, that is a residential life coordinator, and he checked me in on when no one really else did, and he helped me get into a new dormitory with a new person, new roommate. But we separated and we got towards a new grateful start, in which in the past I was pretty much failing my pre-calculus, which I actually uneventfully did, but then I passed it, and that was because of trying to get with this new roommate, which was pretty cool, pretty relaxed, but at the sense was also pretty late into the next second semester, and I did pass my calculus course, but ultimately I had a pretty big sacrifice of sacrificing almost a whole year of a really drowsy start. But from that, I'm forever grateful for what Zachary did and for his help for what he started. Now, I wanted to let you know, whoever's hearing this, I'm not here to make any excuses. I take full responsibility of what happened. I didn't ask for help early on, as I tried to handle it too much on my own. I thought I could just power through it, say, I'm the big man, it's me, I'm the one that's going to do it through all. But I was looking towards, I was pretty going through lots of walls and lots of things to set me back. So I had to work really closely with my advisor, Andre Lode, who I started to talk to more later into the second semester. And then we looked at some classes in which I struggle with, which I needed with my majoring, and the steps I needed to take into raise my GPA. We created a good 2 semester plan that I know I can follow. It's focused, realistic, and sets me up for succeed. We even adjusted it to recently to make it that reflects with real requirements and sequencing, like needing to take the courses of pre-calculus before calculus 1, in which what we were doing within the courses back in the second semester. And ultimately I passed it, and then we were both happy that happened, so now we can move on to the next courses. As with that, this fall I'll be taking courses such as Engineering 101, Pre-Calc Trig, Philosophy, or Communications, and all while retaking some key engineering courses, which I really desperately need to stay on track towards my engineering goals. In the spring, I'll be planning to moving into Calculus 1, physics, academic skills, and many more other courses explained. As of now, I've had to pay around over $2,000 into my tuition, in which I'm now under to the $1,000, which I committed to clearing before the deadline. I've learned how important it is to stay on top of both academics and finances, and I'm ready to do that. I won't pretend that this part was very easy. I came really behind emotionally, financially, and academically, but I worked through it. I faced lots of setbacks, but I've grown to know them. As this appeal, this voice, and it's not just about getting aid, it's about asking for a chance to finish what I started. To show you that I've changed and that with the right support and guidance, I can succeed here. To Zachary Labus, Julian Benjamin, and to everyone who's helped me to get to this point, such as my family and many others, I really thank all of them. I thank my advisors as well, and to you people, to SAP, to the financial aid office people. I hope you guys are listening closely and to get me help me with this thoroughly. And please give me this chance, as you know, this is not as a promise, but it's a real big promise that I'm willing to risk and take. And as for this year, it's not a waste to be taken. Hopefully, we can come in our settings to come with each other to see what we can come together, and hopefully everything gets settled away. Sincerely, David Lopez. As again, my CLB ID is 022 878 922. Have a great night, great day. Enjoy.